Hi and welcome back to DeVlog here at StrangeForms Festival, and I am here with Taran from the incredible Bicurious. Hello.
How's it going, man?
You just knocked the shit out of it.
Yeah, literally just 2 minutes ago.
So how'd that feel, man? Because you were here 2 years ago?
Yes, yeah.
And
it felt amazing. I think it felt even better than last time. I mean, it was these festival slots. You know, we got here today. We got the ferry from Ireland, and the ferry was like stuck at the port for ages. So we were like counting down the time. We're like, we're not going to make this gig. We arrived, we rushed in, we set up, we jumped on stage, we played the show, and now I'm here, and I'm like, whew.
Yes.
But it was really, really fun.
That was awesome. You were great, like welcome back, you know, sort of.
Yeah. It was super cool.
Yeah, and it was great to hear some of the newer songs in there as well, you know, with your vocals as well. I mean, you only did one with vocals tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, we were planning on doing two, but I think they were running a bit behind, so they asked us if we could do one less song. So.
But that last album, I mean, you must be happy with the way it's been received.
Yeah. So, like, especially since like most people knew us for instrumental kind of math rock kind of music, and this newest album is more like a bit more alternative rock with basically like vocals on every song. So it's very different, but the fact that people really enjoy it, and even the people who were into the math rock before, they enjoy it, so it's been really nice.
Yeah, it seemed to seamlessly sort of fit together.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like, oh, that's that era, that's that era.
Yeah,
it was cool because your music has that kind of almost dance-like quality to it. And I've noticed this in post-rock, and I wanted to pick your brains about this, because tomorrow we've got, and so I watch you from afar. And they come from what I call the jubilant side of post-rock, you know, the upbeat stuff where it's almost like rave with guitars at times, you know? Yeah. And I always think of your band sort of in that ilk of like a post-rock band with parties, basically, you know?
That's it.
Are there more acts doing this, or is this just like you and them?
There are. I was really into that, listening to that sort of music and following that scene a few years ago. I've kind of gone away a little bit from it in the last couple of years. So I know that obviously So Much From Afar are like the biggest band who do that kind of stuff, and they were like a huge influence on us. There are definitely a lot of bands doing that kind of stuff. I just can't think of any right off the top of my head. But if you check out the bands that usually tour with So Much From Afar, there's a good few that are in that sort of style.
Absolutely. I noticed it at Tangent last year. It was more like the atmosphere of a rave than it was like a post-rock show, which you think of as kind of like thoughtful, kind of like emotional music. And the emotion seems to be turned to just, let's have it. Which takes away from none of the technicality whatsoever. I mean, tonight, once again, like, you know, plays on guitar, and I can't think of another band that has a hype man / drummer.
Yeah, no, he really, Gav is really special, because anytime, you know, you always get that weird thing where you have to tune your guitar. If you don't have like a proper guitar, I mean, I do have a guitar tech, I'm very lucky to have a guitar tech, but I still have to tune my guitar in 3 songs myself. So Gav always just takes any opportunity to just fill the silence with going up in front of the stage and just like saying hi to everyone and hyping them up. It's great. Like,
well, it makes that sense of community as well. There's no sort of divide between the audience and you. Obviously, you go for a wander at times, you know, and all that. So.
Yeah. No, we try to engage the audience as much as possible. Like, we really try to think of every show. Like, we put a lot of thought into like the set list as well, to try and really think about which songs are going to have the most impact in the live scenario, you know, and not just super upbeat all the time, but also like more kind of ballady epic songs that are emotional but that really grab people as well. So it's all about giving people a good show, because they pay money to come to see it and stuff, and you want to give them a good value, you know?
Absolutely, and you know you're onto a good thing when you're an instrumental act and the audience starts singing your riffs back at you.
Yeah, that's always nice,
I've seen that happen with it, and so I want you for that, and now with you. So
there's a really great, you know, Cleft.
Yes.
There's a really great video of them playing at Tangent back in the day, and literally the audience was singing every single note, and obviously they have no vocals whatsoever. but it's just guitar, and they're singing every single guitar line, the whole set. It's amazing. Like, it's crazy.
That's when you know you've got that crowd.
Yeah,
if they know your riffs that well.
Yeah, sure.
So what's coming up next for Bicurious over the summer?
Well, obviously we released the album in October, so now we're still in the process of touring it. We've done a few tours since October, and now we're on tour for a week now across the UK, and we've got some more tours coming up in the next few months, and then we're gonna probably take a little break to do some songwriting again, because I just can't wait to get writing again. Even though we released an album just a few months ago, I'm just
been away.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, just kind of a bit of touring, a bit of writing, and hopefully a new album in a year, maybe two. I don't know. We'll see.
Cool. Absolutely awesome to see you as ever, Taran.
Thank you very much.
Before you go, I've got one question I'm asking everyone I interview this year, and we're making a playlist out of it at the end of the year, right?
Okay.
So if the Board of Education came to you, the Irish Board of Education, and said, like, we want a song from you that we have to include on the national curriculum that every kid leaving school about 18 needs to hear before they make that jump into adult life. Any genre, what do you think is a song that would equip a youth for life?
Wow, that's so difficult, man, because you could think about that in so many ways, like whether it's the lyrics that are, I don't know. Like, the first thing that came into my mind is I'm really into like indie music at the moment, and do you know the band Pedro the Lion?
Yes.
They have a song called Magazine, which for me has like really just the lyrics are amazing as well, but the music in that song are just everything that I find really exciting about music. In the last couple of years, it's kind of really what I've turned myself, like what I've turned towards musically. And yeah, that song, I would say that, like Magazine.
There we go. Onto the playlist.
Nice.
Thank you so much for talking to me today again.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
You too, man.